Bro, be quiet, bro. You out of order, bro.
Him ask the question.
You out of order.
You calling him to ask the question, he didn't ask the question.
Where did those things
Who's out of order? Now you asking him another question. Answer.
So, do you want me to ask my question or answer yours?
Answer this one tonight. I got you.
Did you repeat the question?
Yeah, so I'm asking you in Romans chapter 13 and verse 9. The things that Paul listed, where do those stem from? That's a rhetorical question that the Lord is saying. Can two walk together unless they be agreed? Think about if you had shoestrings tied to your one foot to yours and one foot to your brother, and you want to go this way and I want to go this way. Guess what? We can't walk together. We're going to be falling down. We can't walk together. We're going to be falling down. All right? You can't walk together unless they be agreed. All right? Unless they be agreed. Read on.
Amos 3 and verse 3. Can two walk together except they be agreed?
So can two walk together except they be agreed? The answer is no. All right? The answer is no. All right? Brother Cedric, what's your question, bro? You got your hand up. You've been waiting patiently. We appreciate you.
You know, like some people agree because they don't have understanding. They don't know what you're saying. Like I said, both
Brother E. Well, we understand. We understand. Let's deal with Cedric. Let's deal with Cedric. Let's let Cedric have his question answered.
But I ain't gonna do it. I mean, if anything, we still gotta deal with a person just to help.
Yeah. Listen to this. Listen to this real quick.
The book of Romans, chapter 13 and verse 8. Owe no man anything but to love one another. For he that loveth another has fulfilled the law.
So when you love your brother, when you love your neighbor, hey, you won't murder them. You won't steal from them. You won't commit adultery. Right? These are things that you will do if you love your neighbor. That's what Christ is talking about. When he says, love your neighbors as you love yourself, it's talking about doing the commandments of God. Because if I love you, I won't kill you, bro. Right. I won't try to sleep with your wife. Right. Guess what? If I love my parents, I'm going to honor my parents. Right. All right? That's all going back to the Ten Commandments, which Christ said, the Ten Commandments hang all the laws.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Read on. For this, thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Thou shalt not covet. And if there be any other commandment, it is briefly comprehended in this saying. Namely, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Brother Cedric, did you hear that scripture? When Paul is writing in Romans chapter 8 verse 9, right? I'm sorry, 13 and verse 9, right? Where are those things coming from? Where are those things coming from?
Emotional, damn it!
Bro, be quiet, bro. You out of order, bro.
You him ask the question.
You out of order.
You calling him to ask the question, he didn't ask the question.
Where did those things
Who's
come
out of order? Now you asking him another question. Answer.
So, do you want me to ask my question or answer yours?
Answer this one tonight. I got you.
Did you repeat the question?
Yeah, so I'm asking you in Romans chapter 13 and verse 9. The things that Paul listed, where do those stem from? Where did Paul get that from?
Could you read it again?
Yes, sir, absolutely. Verse 9. Or actually, we're going to read 8 and 9, all right? Read.
Book of Romans, chapter 13 and verse 8. Owe no man anything but to love one another. For he that loveth another has fulfilled the law. For this, thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Thou shalt not covet. And if there be any other commandment, it is briefly comprehended in this saying, namely, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
So those things that Paul named in verse 9, where do those stem from? Where do they come from? Where did Paul get that from?
No, he's right here. Like, they slow down enough for you to pass him off.
No. Let's get Exodus chapter 20 and verse, let's start at verse,
like you love yourself. That's what I got up out of that.
all right, so what we're showing you is that the answer that you gave is incorrect. We're going to show you where Paul actually got that from, and we're going to let you get your question, all right? Read that.
Book of Exodus, chapter 20, and verse
It seems like this.
and verse 12. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not cover thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not cover thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservants, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's.
All right, now let's go back to Romans chapter 13 and verse 9. Let's read it again. So we just read in Leviticus 20, 12 on down through the end of the chapter, or through the end of the 12 commandments, 10 commandments, I'm sorry. Right? Now we're going to read this.
The book of Romans chapter 13 and verse 9. For this, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness, thou shalt not cover. And if there be any other commandment, it is briefly comprehended in the same, namely, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
So, Brother Cedric, what we're showing you is that clearly Paul is repeating the 10 commandments that were given back in Leviticus, back in Exodus. All right? Listen. We're gonna get to your question. I said we
No,
were.
I said I have a clarifying one for what we're talking about.
Okay, understood. So this is where Paul was getting it. He was getting it from the 10 commandments.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.